MLB The Show is your home for postseason baseball. It's Game 2 of the ALDS between the Chicago White Sox and the Detroit Tigers. Hi again, everyone. Matt Vasgersian. Welcome to our special postseason coverage of Baseball on the Show. I'm joined by Mark DeRosa and Dan Plesac. And Danny, an important ball game coming up here in Game 2.
Yeah, this is just a 5-game series, so getting that first win under you is great. The most important game of the series, though, is the next one you're about to play. So treating this game like it's absolutely critical is a good way not to get too comfortable with your lead.
All right, the stage is set. The starters get their final tosses in out in the bullpen, and we've got a good one in store for you, folks. Play-by-play is coming up next. Juan Valenzuela will be on the bump for Game 2 of the series. What do you have for us on him, Danny?
It's not an easy thing to do to pitch as a rookie, but one of the things you have to do is use the positives. The opposing team has never faced you. You can't be afraid to throw the ball into the strike zone. Establish your pitches and try to work quickly.
In now, Javier Baez. He will lead this one off today. Too high that time with the inning's first pitch. It's ball one. The 1-0 home is looked at for the first strike. Our temperatures should get us up into the 70s as we move along. 68 at first pitch. The 1-1 home. Taken, strike two.
I got to count 1 and 2.
And a good pitch there as this is swung on and missed for the first out of the ball game. Good job of making him chase a pitch for the strikeout there.
Yeah, Matt, that's the advantage of getting ahead in the count. You can really force hitters to expand their zone and protect. And when they're in that mode, getting them to go after a pitch they can't do much with becomes a lot easier.
Next batter to the plate, Brian Goodwin. As he will take strike one on the fastball here. No balls and a strike. One out, nobody on. Big swing and a miss at the fastball, and he's behind in the count 0-2.
Two mid-90s fastballs right there that he doesn't seem to think he can catch up to. I wouldn't be shocked if he came right at him again with another good one.
And that one got a piece of him.
This is a perfect example of why the slider is such a great pitch and such a dangerous pitch, too. Sometimes it moves so much that you just lose control of it. This one runs way too far in, and the hitter is standing on first as a result.
Now at the plate, Giancarlo Stanton. He'll get to take his first cuts here. Comes set. Here's the 0-0 pitch.
Especially after drilling the last guy up at the plate. That's just a great job to get your mechanics back under you and establish yourself back in the strike zone.
Goodwin, the runner at first with one gone in the inning. And it's quickly 0-2. He's running. A bouncer up the middle. Diaz scoops it up, and that's the second out. Ready now for the White Sox, Renato Nunez. Opportunity for him here to pick up that runner from second with 2 away. First pitch coming, here it is. And he gets ahead here with the fastball, strike one. Comes at him with the slider there, and he gets the strike.
Boy, this is one of those ABs you like to hit the rewind button on. Put himself in a tough spot now, hitting with 2 strikes.
A pause and the 0-2.
He wasn't even close to swinging right there. That was a stone-cold take.
Swing and a miss, and that ends the inning. A man left for the White Sox. It's the White Sox nothing. Tigers coming up. It's Major League Baseball, and it's on the show. Bill Snyder is on the mound for game 2. What's your take on him, Dan?
Hey, we're going to get a chance to look at a guy that he's a little bit up and down throughout points of his career. A career ERA just over 4. When he's good, he can be really good. And when he's bad, well, let's just say he can be pretty bad at times. But it'll be interesting to see which one we see. He's a little bit of Jekyll and Hyde. Hopefully he's going to be a little bit more Jekyll than Hyde in this one here today.
Grounded back up the middle. Baez has it, and there's one away. First pitch on its way. It's a high fly ball headed for the left field corner. If it stays fair, it's gone. See you later. Over the wall, a home run. It's a solo shot for Aledmus Diaz. His second home run of the series as the Tigers grab a 1-0 lead.
That's how the manager drew it up right there. Hold the visiting team scoreless and then grab a huge home run in the first.
And next will be the versatile Tyler Naquin. He'll look at a fastball in there on the outer half. It's 0-1. This catches the zone as well. It's 0-2 now.
Let's see if he tries to climb the ladder right here, change his eye level, or bounce something in the dirt.
A windup and the 0-2 pitch. Swing and a miss. Got him with the slurve there. 2 gone.
Every pitcher gives up home runs, some more than others. But the best ones, forget about them as soon as the next guy digs into the batter's box. He showed me a lot right there by going after the next hitter and striking him out on only 3 pitches.
Dan Vogelbach is next, as he'll take a called strike here on a borderline pitch at strike 1. Looking to get on base and keep this first inning alive. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. A swinging strike, and now it's 0-2.
He offered at that pitch out of the zone there, and I think that's a result of the previous pitch getting called against him. He might feel like he's needing to expand the zone if that's how it's going to be called.
Vogelbach behind, a ball and 2 strikes.
Hey, I get it. He wants to set up that breaking ball down and away, but that 0-2 fastball wasn't even close.
Now a fastball swung on and missed, and that is out number 3. But the Tigers hit the board first on the strength of this solo home run. We'll head to the top of the second, and the Tigers are off and running early. It's 1-0. All set for the start of the inning, and striding forward, the designated hitter, Gino Rice. First delivery to him on the way.
1-0.
And that one misses upstairs, 2-0. Outside, 3-0 now. Henry Uribe will be next. Now the 3-0 offering.
Now that's a really curious pitch selection. 3-0 and turned to the slider. You have to wonder if maybe he's lost the feel for his fastball.
The 3-1 is in there for a full count now, 3-2. Swing and a miss, and they'll come all the way back from 3-0 to punch him out. One away. Into the box now, Henry Uribe, as he'll get his first opportunity in this one. And now pitch on the way. Hit down the line at first, but a foul ball here, 0-1. Bases are empty, one man out. And that misses, 1-1.
I got 1 ball, 1 strike.
And that misses, 2-1. High and deep to right center. Racing back, the right fielder at the track. Gone! Solo shot to right center. His first homer so far in the series, as the White Sox have come back to tie it at 1.
Hey, that's the price you pay right there when you try and sneak a fastball past this guy. Power hitter, and every power hitter in the league knows you got to start with the numero uno, number 1, man. You got to get on the heater and adjust to everything else, and he did just that.
So now it's Mark Canha, as the first pitch to him is off the plate for a ball, 1-0. Canha tends to have more success against right-handed pitching like this than he does against southpaws. Could be a comfort thing. Maybe he just picks up the ball a little better, but that's the book on him at this point. Count even now at 1-1. Pulls this one in the air out to left. Benintendi in pursuit. He gets there and makes the play for the second out of the inning. Now at the plate, Harper Ham. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Fly ball out to straightaway right. Right fielder is on the run. He's there to make the play, and that'll retire the side. Sox able to tie things up on the solo home run. On to the bottom of inning number 2. All even at 1 apiece. Ready to go for the last half of the inning. And up next, the exciting left-handed bat of Andrew Benintendi. He's ready. Here's the first offering. Slurve in there. Strike 1. Oh, 0-2 the count to Benintendi. Did a good job to shorten up and protect the plate, and he'll have another shot at it here.
As a pitcher right there, do not be surprised if he throws the same exact pitch. He was lucky to foul that one off.
Got him. The slurve that time, and that'll be the first out of the inning. So the base is empty here with one away, and that'll bring up Alex Bregman. Infield in the overshift here. Now the pitch.
Ball right now.
One out, nobody on. Hit hard to the right side. Foul.
It's going to be back to some serious T-work if he can't put that pitch in play right in his wheelhouse.
Fly ball out to right field. Stanton on the run. He gets there, and that's the second out. And so with two away now, let's give you another look at our playoff bracket as you see what could lie ahead for the winner in this series. Next up for Detroit, Gustavo Taveras. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Breaking ball that time that misses out of the zone. That's by him for strike one.
Ball, one strike.
That's lifted the other way out to left. Uribe will reach out with one hand to make the catch on the move, and that ends the inning. So they breeze through this half of the inning. We've played two full, all tied at 1-1. Stepping up to the plate, Sammy Domoromo, and he'll start out their half of the third, top of the order to follow. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Tries to catch him napping, but he missed the bunt attempt. Strike one.
You could tell he had made up his mind in the batter's box that he was taking that one with him. Great execution of a changeup. Kind of spoiled his plan right there.
Trying to bunt his way on base here, but this will roll foul. To short. And the throw stretches him out at first as the umpire says he stayed on the bag. A bang-bang play there for the first out. One out here in the Chi Sox third. And with it comes Javi Baez to the plate. Oh, and that one slung through the strike zone that time at 98. 0-1.
That elevated fastball right there. That is the biggest change in the game today for me. When I first came up, a lot of guys working that Greg Maddux east to west.
And it's 1-2.
With the way this guy's throwing on the mound, you cannot be chasing. You have to set your sights a little bit lower and control the strike zone.
1-2 is an off-speed pitch. No dice. It's 2-2.
I think he's shown you right there he was trying to put you away with the off-speed pitch. Have to be leery of that right there and take pull side away. That'll keep you on all stuff, fastballs and the off-speed.
And he will make the play out there, and there are two away now. Stepping in and ready for another shot, Brian Goodwin. And maybe a little extra motivation for him here after being hit by a pitch in his first at-bat. And he misses inside with that one. Ball one. And here's a fastball that's nowhere near the zone. It's 2-0 now. Now here's the pitch. 2 balls and a strike.
Boy, what a time to pull the string on him. On 2-0, there's no way anyone's thinking changeup. So if you can locate it, that's pretty much unhittable.
2 out, nobody on. Unable to get the bat around in time, and the count evens at 2-2.
Hey, this is a huge at-bat right here. This pitcher wants to end this inning and have 3, 4, 5 due up to start the next inning.
And a good fastball swung on and missed for strike 3, and the inning is over. Down in order go the White Sox. Home half of the third coming up, tied at 1. Striding in, Michael Volpe. First delivery to him on the way. Off the plate and away there. 1 ball, no strikes. Right side. Oh, look at the dive. He's up with it. The throw. Not in time. Almost got him after the great stop, but it's a base hit, and the leadoff man's on to start the inning.
Hey, heck of an effort right there by the first baseman to keep that ball in the infield with a diving stop. Then it becomes a foot race, and you saw that runner get on his horse. He had to beat the pitcher to the bag, and that's exactly what he did.
As a look, now the pitch. Brian Schultz is at the plate now, and he takes a cold strike. From the belt, kicks and deals. Now a hard liner, but this is a foul ball. Nothing in 2 count, and the pitch. Inside, as he might be trying to set him up here 1-2.
He didn't look overly fooled right there, because a lot of pitchers will go to the breaking stuff 0-2, but he certainly looked ready for a breaker on that pitch.
Now a swing and a miss as he picks up another one. Make it 4 strikeouts already, and there's your first out.
Boy, there's the perfect pitch right there, the straight changeup. He hadn't used it yet in this at bat, and what does he do? He uses it, pulls the string, and gets the big strikeout.
Stepping in now, William Stewart, as he looks at a fastball that's in there for strike 1. Second at bat now. He grounded out to start the home first. 0-1 count. Here's the pitch.
Ball, that's inside.
Runner on first here with 1 gone and a 1-1 tie. And it's 2-1 to the Tigers' leadoff hitter. As a look, now the pitch. Heading out towards shallow right. Under it now is Stanton to make the catch, and there are 2 away now. So the runner at first here with 2 gone in the inning, and that'll bring up the shortstop, Aledmus Diaz.
And that last at bat when he went deep, he turned around a pretty good fastball. So I'm kind of thinking this guy's a good fastball hitter. So I might want to move that ball up and down and in and out and try not to throw it right down the middle of the plate.
As a look, now the pitch.
Nope, that's the ball. Ball 1, no strike.
Hit to short. He's got it. And an underhanded throw is in time for out number 3. 1 left for Detroit. We played 3 full. We're tied at 1. Back with Mark DeRosa, Dan Plesac, Matt Vasgersian, and leading off the inning, the big right-handed slugger, Giancarlo Stanton. First pitch of the at-bat on its way.
This guy's been really on point so far, but it's not getting any easier. He has to get through 4, 5, and 6 right here.
Well above the letters with the fastball that time. Fouled off.
Yeah, you could tell he was ready for another fastball, but the pitcher went to breaking ball, and the hitter just fouls that one off.
Tried to hold up there. Appeal down to first, and no swing. It's ball 2. The 2-2. He swung on and missed. He got him on strikes.
That swing tells me he was really trying to get a pitch out front and rip it down the line, but that wasn't a great pitch to do it on. It's really not the best two-strike approach either.
And here's Renato Nunez. As he'll take a look at a pitch too low. It's ball 1. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. Now the 1-0. It's a changeup offered at and missed. Oh, now here's a drive out to the alley. He's around first, heading for 2. And he'll pull into second with 1 away.
As we take a look at the replay here, you can see that it was a hanging changeup. Nice job of staying back on it, and he's able to tattoo it for a double. And you know, if that pitch would have supplied more velocity, it might have been out of here. He hit it right on the screws.
In now, Gino Rice. As he'll take a look at ball 1. He's 0 for 1 thus far. The 1-0 is laid off for ball 2.
Yeah, I think it's pretty clear they don't want to challenge this guy right here, but working around a guy can come back to bite you at times.
Both teams with just 2 hits apiece thus far. Three and 0 now.
Not a good spot to be in right now. Pitcher's falling behind in the count with a guy up that hits really well with runners in scoring position.
Swinging for the fences and just gets a piece of that one. Now 3-1. No walks yet. Here's the delivery. Tried to crush that ball and now perhaps needs to shorten up with 2 strikes. Now the 3-2 pitch. And that misses ball 4. So with 1 out, that'll at least set up the double play possibility here that could get them out of the inning.
And with first base open, the last thing he wanted to do was give him something to hit in the heart of the zone. So no harm done. Force out anywhere now.
Trying to pick things up where we left off, Henry Uribe. He went deep in his first at-bat. We'll see what he's got in store for us here.
The last at-bat, Matty D, we heard this guy's a good fastball hitter. He got a fastball and did miss it. We'll see if they pitch him a little bit differently this time and mix in some off-speed pitches.
1 there. So digging in now, Mark Canha, and their runners at the corners now. From the stretch, here's the pitch. Hit hard on the ground to the right. And that'll get on through into right field for a base hit. And the run is in to score from third. It's now a 2-1 ball game. And now time will be called here as you see the pitching coach making his way out to the mound to pay a quick visit. At the plate now, Harper Ham, as the first pitch to him is in there for a called strike 1. So far 0 for 1 with a flyout. This is in the air out to right. Right fielder is on the run. He's there to make the play, and that'll retire the side. White Sox pick up just the 1. On now to the bottom half of inning number 4. It's the White Sox 2 and the Tigers 1. Stepping into the box, Tyler Naquin. He'll look to bounce back after striking out his last time up.
Yeah, and he didn't put up much of a fight either, Matty. Got to find a way. Can't go down 3 pitches. I don't care if you're staring at him or swinging at him. You have to find a way to make this pitcher work a little bit harder.
Fastball called for strike 2.
He's had to be sitting out over that outer half of the plate. For him to take those first 2 pitches right there, finds himself 0-2. I'll be surprised if the pitcher doesn't go right back to that spot.
And he struck him out, so he's down on strikes for the second time this afternoon. So stepping in, number 20 comes into this at-bat 0 for 1 in the ballgame. Here comes the first pitch.
Ball. Counts 1-0.
4th inning of a 2-1 ballgame. Pulled toward right center field. Giving chase is Goodwin. He gets there, and that's the second out. At the plate, Andrew Benintendi looking to put the ball in play here. He went down on strikes in his first at-bat. Now the pitch.
Ball 1, no strike. Nope.
You can see this guy's more focused at the plate right now. And that first AB, he went down on strikes.
Outside, 3-0 now.
Now with the bases empty, I think he needs to be careful not to just groove one here just because it's 3-0. He's a guy that could ambush you and lose one over the wall.
Here's the pitch. That's in there, 3-1.
Got to believe he had the green light in that situation. 2 outs, 3-0 count. This guy can certainly handle the bat. That's a perfect situation to let him loose. But I love the fact that he's keyholed in a certain area, and it wasn't what he was looking for.
Bases are empty here with 2 men out. And that one's taken outside for a ball. He walked him. So no 1-2-3 inning here. They've got themselves a 2-out base runner.
Well, he loses him there, but that's just the first walk he's given up, along with a couple of hits. So his command has been pretty solid so far.
So it's a runner at first with 2 gone. And that'll bring up the LSU product, Alex Bregman. Throw over to the bag, and the runner back easily. And another throw over. And he'll get dirty, but he's back in safely. And yet another throw over. First offering on its way. And boy, a high strike called there. That's not all that consistent, but it's strike 1.
This is where you got to take stock in the situation. Adjust your batting gloves and realize you need a gapper to score this guy from first. If nothing less, pass the baton to the guy behind you and keep the line moving.
Counts even 1-1 to Alex Bregman. In for a strike, and he jumps ahead 1-2 now.
I got to count 1-2.
Now a throw over, and the runner will get back standing. 1 run, 2 hits, and no errors in the ballgame for the Tigers. To 2 balls and 2 strikes now. And this runs inside, and that looked like it got him pretty good.
Well, he's really been good all game long until that one. He was definitely not trying to hit a guy when he's got 2 strikes on him. It just appeared that it got away from him.
Digging in now, Gustavo Taveras, as he'll look to bring home that tying run from second with a base hit into the outfield. Halfway to 100 pitches, here it is. A ball and no strikes. Runs outside, so it goes to 2-0 now.
Got to find a way to execute either a good fastball down and away or flip something off speed for a strike. You cannot miss over the harder plate in these situations. The hitter is on high alert.
Down low, and the plot thickens here. 3-0.
Hey, after those 2 breaking balls missed, you have to be sitting on a fastball right here.
Two men are on with 2 men out. And he misses with it for ball 4. So the bases will be loaded now with 2 away.
And things are not looking good here in the 4th inning. That's the 2nd walk of the frame. Good time for the catcher to go out to the mound and have a chat with this guy to give him a little breather.
Now at the plate, Michael Volpe, as he's got a chance to tie this ball game up with that equalizing run just 90 feet away at third. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Now a ball hit in the air, and this looks like it'll get him out of it. And he'll get there in plenty of time to put this one away, and that ends the inning. A couple of walks, but no damage. Back with more postseason baseball in Game 2 after this. Riding in once again, Sammy Domeromo. He'll lead things off here in this 1-run contest. First pitch coming, here it is. Just off the outside that time, laid off for a ball. Domeromo, a former Cincinnati Red, he was acquired via trade last year.
I know he'd tell you he'd like to be playing a little bit better, but I think it's as advertised for this ball club right now. I think the manager is getting exactly what they expected.
Some action now in the Tigers bullpen as they'll get a left-hander and a right-hander up to throw. Counts a ball and 2 strikes to the White Sox shortstop. Swing and a miss on the fastball, and that's the first out.
Boy, that's the best pitch in baseball right there with 2 strikes. That elevated fastball. Every hitter thinks that, hey, they can do something with that, but most of the time, you get the result that you saw right there. A big swing and a miss, and another strikeout.
Here's Javier Baez as he lays off a fastball too low for ball 1. He's 0 for 2 in the ballgame so far. Now the 1-0. Smoked on the ground left side. And this is going to find its way into left for a 1-out knock. So now to the plate, Brian Goodwin. As the first pitch misses to him, it's ball 1. He went down on strikes last time up. The 1-0. A swing and a miss. That's the first strike. Hit down the third baseline, but this will get foul. It's a ball and 2 strikes. Fouled away. Throw over to first. Runner back standing. Here's the 1-2. Hit on the ground toward the left. And there's a base hit as that gets through into left.
Adapt and persevere. That's what I always said on the offensive side. Down in the count right there. Batter hits a ground ball the other way. He's able to fight off a tough count and get himself a base hit.
Giancarlo Stanton now, as he'll take a look at a curveball that misses wide for ball 1. 0 for 2 from him so far in this one. The 1-0 is looked at off the plate for a ball.
Has to be a challenge pitch coming up here. He probably doesn't want to flirt with loading the bases.
5th inning, 2-1 our score. And I believe they'll say he broke the plane, as yes he did. It's ruled a strike. Now the 2-1 pitch. Takes a pass and misses. That's strike 2. And it's fouled away. Now another 2-2.
Hey, he threw that pitch with a purpose to get a double play. Good job to let it go by, though, as a hitter.
2 runs, 5 hits, and no errors so far for the White Sox. And he fouls this one off. Now a swing and a fly ball. Long run for the right fielder, but this will land untouched. Finally wears him down here as he strikes him out after a 9-pitch at-bat.
That strikeout was a real good example of a pitcher continuing to make a guy chase out of the zone. When you recognize a hitter is in protect mode, you don't have to come inside the strike zone. You could just expand further and further until he literally can't touch it.
Brent Suter trots in from the bullpen here as he inherits a tough spot with 2 on and 2 away. Into the box, Renato Nunez, as he will look at a first pitch fastball for ball 1. 1 for 2 in the ball game thus far. That one's going to find the seats. Strike 1. 2 down, runners at first and second. And that fastball's too much for him there. 1-2. Looking to keep this a 1-run game, the pitch. And it's 2 balls and 2 strikes now. Two pitches fouled away. 2-2 the pitch. And a half-hearted swing there as they tie him up inside for the 3rd strike, and the inning is over. The White Sox strand a couple that they're unable to add to their 2-1 lead. Back from Comerica Park in Detroit as we send it down to Heidi Watney.
Well, Matt, during the break, I caught up with the Tigers manager to discuss his thoughts on Detroit's offense. And he told me the quality of their swings needs to improve as the game moves forward. They're struggling to drive the baseball into the gaps right now, as only one of their hits has been for extra bases. That makes it pretty tough to generate runs, but he said it's up to everyone in the lineup to make the necessary adjustments. It hasn't gone their way to this point, but that shouldn't mean they can't put together some great swings the rest of the way.
Okay, thank you, Heidi. First pitch on its way. Brian Schultz is in for his second plate appearance as he looks at a ball. It's 1-0. Now here's the pitch. Good fastball as he gets the swing and a miss.
Although he doesn't use that pitch too much, if he's able to steal some strikes early in the count, could be something they have to think about.
2-1 the count. Now the pitch.
Time to wake up the offense right here. 3-1 count, all in on something over the heart of the plate.
Hitters count all the way. Here it comes. Struck him out, so he's set down on strikes for the second time today.
He's racking up a fair amount of strikeouts now out there. That's 6 to this point. So he's got good stuff, and he's fooling a lot of these hitters.
To the plate now, William Stewart. As the first pitch here's a bit high, it's ball 1. He's hitless in his 2 at-bats so far. And wow, a very high strike, but a strike nonetheless, and it's 1-1. Popped him up. Kenna is there. And that's the second out of the inning.
That's exactly what they wanted out of that pitch up in the zone. They took him up the ladder, and he couldn't get up to it. So that was an easy pop-out. Well-executed pitch there.
And that'll bring up Aledmus Diaz. He's working on a 1-for-2 game so far. First delivery to him on the way. Now a ball hit pretty well to the left, but this is going to wind up in the seats foul.
He was looking for a swing and a miss breaker right there, but left that one in the zone and it got fouled off.
Now this pitch is swung on and popped up. And this will also head toward the right side of the infield. So they go down without a whimper here. We're through 5 here at the ballpark. It's the White Sox 2 and the Tigers 1. Back now for the start of the 6th inning, and we send it down to Heidi Watney.
Well, Matt, I had a chance to discuss the state of the White Sox offense with their manager in between innings. And overall, he's really happy with the at-bats they're putting together. He said that although they haven't broken through in a big way in the runs column, they have made the opposing pitching work really hard for just about every out. Their starter's pitch count was pretty high, which resulted in him being removed from the game prior to the 6th inning. Now it's a matter of making their bullpen work just as hard, guys.
Good stuff, Heidi. Thanks. He's ready. Here's the first offering. Gino Rice is in to start things off here as he looks at a called strike. It's 0-1. The 0-1 is a fastball low, and that evens the count at 1-1. fouled off. The 1-2.
That's ball 2.
Back up the middle. And a base hit, so the leadoff man is aboard.
Hey, some guys can handle the postseason lights, and this is obviously one of them. Another base hit, leading off for the boys. This guy's had a monster postseason so far.
Henry Uribe will stand in here hoping to duplicate what he did back in the second inning. As we flash you back to take another look at his solo home run that helped get this offense rolling. First offering on its way. Suter, a veteran at 35 years of age. He was taken in the very late rounds during the first-year player draft of 2012.
I know this guy wouldn't go into the category of superstar, but to grind out the career he has being drafted where he was, my hat's off to him.
The 1-0. Fouled away. The 1-1 is looked at for ball number 2. Low scoring game thus far, 2-1 here in the 6th. Ooh, and heads up as this is pulled foul. And a big cut at the breaking ball, but he comes up empty, and that's the first out.
That was some nice execution on that pitch. Spotted it nicely down around the bottom of the zone. And when you do that, especially with 2 strikes, not a lot of guys are going to hurt you. You're going to get a lot of ground balls and swings and misses down there.
Stepping in now, Mark Canha drives it out to deep right center field. Right fielder giving chase. He makes the running play. 2 down. Ready for another shot now. Harper Ham. No hits in 2 trips to the plate for him in the ballgame. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. A swing and a ground ball to third. Throw on to second for the force, and the side is retired. White Sox leave 1. They lead it 2-1. So here's Tyler Naquin. He'll get his side started in the inning, and Dan, so far they've been stifled offensively since the first inning.
Boy, they sure have, Matt. They came out of the gates and got hot right away, but whatever was going for them pretty much has disappeared. We'll see if they can wake it back up.
Now here's the pitch. Drops one down here, and he'll try to beat it out. This gets foul. It's 0-1. Here it comes. Fastball well outside. Grounded up the first baseline, but a foul ball. 1-2 the count now. Trying to strike him out for the 3rd time. And he lays off a pitch outside as they draw even at 2-2. A full count, 3-2 to the Tigers center fielder.
To be honest with you, I'm a little bit more afraid of the guy on deck than the guy that's up right now. If I'm on the mound, I want this guy up right now. He's the guy that's got to beat me.
High and deep down the left field line. And that will end up a foul ball. Now the pitch. He struck him out, the third time he's fanned in the game. And next it'll be the Tigers cleanup hitter, number 20. He comes in 0 for 2 thus far. Here comes the first pitch. And right into the shift. Well, this is foul for the first strike. Bases are empty, 1 man out. Well out in front of the breaking ball there for a strike.
That's not a pitch he misses very often. He knows he should have done something with that one.
Holds off on the slurve that time, and it's 1-2. Some action now in the White Sox bullpen. They'll stand up a lefty and a right-hander to throw. The 1-2. Ground ball right side, straight into the shift. And he'll take it to the bag himself for the out. The left-handed hitting Andrew Benintendi stands in. He hits with 2 away as they continue to trail in this close game.
Well, Matt, this has been a big inning on the mound. He's had to face the middle of the order, and so far he's held them at bay.
Yeah, this feels like the kind of inning we'll look back on at the end of the game, even if the result of it changes dramatically here. First delivery to him on the way.
Ball 1.
Into his windup. Here comes the 1-0. And a good heater as he just watches this baby. A ball and a strike.
Hey, love the confidence in that pitch right there. Going right after one of the better hitters on this team. Not afraid to execute.
Ready to deal. Here's the 1-1. Pops this one up. Baez is under it, and that ends the inning. 3 up, 3 down for Detroit. Our score remains 2-1. Danny Bolich is on to pitch from the bullpen now to start inning number 7. 7th inning, ready to roll, and stepping in is the veteran shortstop, Sammy Domeromo. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch.
That's the exact spot to lean on as a reliever. As a hitter, you just have to tip your cap and look for the next one.
Here's a splitter that's taken for a ball, 1-1. Bolich offers up perhaps one of the nastiest sliders around, and it won't be uncommon to see a lot of off-balance swings against it, and it'll be easy to see why once you see it come out of his hand. He's got a huge break on it. No offer on that one. 2 balls and a strike. Three balls and a strike to the Chicago leadoff hitter.
When you're playing close games like this, base runners mean everything, so he can ill afford to start giving away free passes.
The 3-1. And a good take there as they'll have a leadoff man aboard to start the 7th. It's ball 4.
That leadoff walk is a great way to start this inning when you're looking to pad the lead. Could be the beginning of good things here in this half inning.
So a runner at first now with nobody out. And into bat next, the versatile weapon Javier Baez. He's set and the pitch. And it looks like a right-hander's gotten up to throw in the Tiger bullpen. Grounded down the third baseline, but a foul ball, 1-1. As a look, now the pitch.
You got 2 balls.
Sometimes you got to be aggressive offensively, but sometimes you just let the pitcher dig his own grave. Patience and discipline seem to be the way to go right here.
To 2-2 now.
2-2.
Neither guy willing to give in, and the at-bat will continue.
Hey, if you're going to get a swing on a pitch that far in off the plate, pretty much options are wide open.
And it's up to a 3-2 full count now.
Wow, talk about a waste pitch on 2-2. That one wasn't even close. I don't know anyone that would have swung at that pitch.
And here's a slider. Strike 3 called, and that'll be the first out of the inning. Stepping into the box, Brian Goodwin, a hit in 2 official trips to the plate to this point in the ballgame. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Swung on and lifted in the air to left center. On the run is Benintendi. He makes the running play. 2 down. Now in the box, Giancarlo Stanton, who could really use a knock here. 0 for 3 in the game so far. First pitch of the at-bat.
Ball, that's inside.
Clearly fooled there on the slider.
He's going to step out of the box, adjust his batting gloves, and pray he gets the exact same pitch as that one. Because if it comes again, we like to refer to that one in the biz as a cement mixer.
This is hit high in the air out toward left center. And Benintendi's got it to end the inning. A man left for the White Sox. They still lead it 2-1. Ready for another chance? Alex Bregman. Last time up, he was hit by a pitch.
Yeah, Matty, you're not lying. Last time up, squared right in the back. Hopefully it doesn't stiffen up. I want to see if he can get through something right here.
And he'll look at a fastball that doesn't miss by a whole lot. It's 1-0. And maybe a little frustrated on the mound here as the fastball misses for ball 2 now. Now the 2-0 home. Swinging a ball line down in the left field corner. But this is foul near the seats. Here's the 2-1 home. And he struck him out. Strikeout number 8 now in the ballgame for him.
Nice job there taking care of the leadoff hitter via the strikeout. I'll tell you, in a one-run game, especially this late, getting that first guy in the inning is so important. It changes the whole complexion of the inning, so that was a big out.
In now, Gustavo Taveras. As he'll look at a breaking ball that misses for ball 1. It was a walk in his last trip. Perhaps a little low there. It's 2-0. We're in the 7th inning now. The pitcher's duel. 2-1 our score. And it's fouled away. A little too tall that time. 3-1 now. Turned on that one and crushed it. Just pulled it a little foul. Struck him out, and he becomes the 9th strikeout victim thus far. Next for the Tigers, Michael Volpe. First 2 men in the inning have both gone down via the punch-out, so we'll see if he can fare any better. Pitch on the way. In tight here with the first pitch fastball that's 1-0. To the left side, but it's well foul.
Looked like he was cheating a heater right there. A little bit too far out in front. Got to find a way to keep his hands back.
His eyes lit up on that one above the zone, but he comes up empty.
I'm going to need to see a better game plan out of the hitter right here. That ball was at his eyes.
Reined in. And that will conclude matters here in the 7th. Down in order go the Tigers. They're down 2-1. Hector Rondon has been summoned from the bullpen as he'll do so to start the 8th. Ready to begin the 8th, and digging in next at the plate will be Renato Nunez. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. Strike 2, swinging just out in front of the slider.
I know that feeling. Played 14 years in the big leagues and still can't hit a slider.
And on 0-2, he misses with a fastball. The 1-2.
Well, he kind of got caught chasing the first 2 pitches out of the strike zone. But I think he's caught on to their game a little bit right now. 2 tough pitches that he took with 2 strikes, and now the count is 2-2.
Got him. And that's the 3rd time we've written a K next to his name in this one.
People always talk about how important getting the leadoff men on base is, and it's true. So in the 8th inning of a 1-run game, that's a really nice job of attacking a hitter and sending him packing.
At the plate, Gino Rice. He swings and hits it foul off to the right and out of play. Our pitcher's duel continues here. 2-1 score as we play the 8th. Skied into straightaway right. Taveras is there, 2 down. Coming to the plate now, Henry Uribe. Here comes the first pitch. The 0-1 pitch. And he fouls this one off. 2 out, nobody on. Count remains at 0-2. Nothing in 2 count, and the pitch. A swing and a miss as he chased with 2 strikes, and that will retire the side. 1-2-3 go the White Sox, as they're unable to add to their 2-1 lead. Noah Faust is on to pitch out of the bullpen in the bottom half of the 8th. Bottom of inning number 8 set to go, and next to hit is the catcher, Brian Schultz.
This thing's far from over, even though we're moving into the back end of this game. Only down by 1. All they need to do is get this leadoff guy, and they're an extra base hit away from tying this thing up.
Here it comes. Fouled off. And he'll look at a fastball just off the black, and it's even at 1. He's set. Here comes the 1-1.
You can clearly see that the hitter didn't like that strike call, and his manager, he didn't like it either, as he's giving the umpire an earful from that dugout.
The 1-2 is a swing and a miss. That's strike 3. There's a look at the final line for the White Sox starter, and he really delivered a fantastic postseason performance.
Matty V, really a solid performance. 7 strong innings pitched, in line for the win. Needs some help for the bullpen to close this one out.
Into the box now, William Stewart, as the first pitch to him runs a bit inside for ball 1. He's hitless in 3 at-bats to this point. Swing, and there it goes. He got all of that ball. That one is out of here. This game is tied. So a solo shot down the line in left. And just like that, this ball game is all tied.
Big time at bat right there. Team trailing, and he ties it up with a bomb. Interested to see how this one finishes out.
At the plate now, Aledmus Diaz. As he'll take a look at a pitch too low, it's ball 1. He's got a hit in 3 at-bats to this point. In there, 1-1. And we see a lefty and a right-hander start to loosen up in the bullpen. One out, nobody on. Weak grounder down the line at third. Throw, and he's called out on a close play at first. Digging in, Tyler Naquin. 3 at-bats for him in this one, all ending with him going down on strikes. He's set. Here it comes.
Hey, this one's tied late in the game. As a pitcher right now, you just can't lay a cookie in there 1-0.
Here's a swing and a miss, 1-1.
He knows full well he's sitting on a hat trick right here. All he's trying to do is avoid the golden sombrero.
The 1-1. 2-1. Two and two. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. Count remains 2-2.
Well, somebody's sitting off speed right here. Only way he was late on that heater is he was expecting another changeup.
And he'll strike out here yet again, as it's been a ballgame to forget thus far. 4 strikeouts. But the Tigers are able to knock things up thanks to this solo home run. 9th inning coming up, and we're deadlocked now at 2 apiece. All set to start the 9th in this one, and here comes the first baseman, Mark Canha. And the pitch. 0-1 count. Here it comes. A swinging strike, and now it's 0-2.
As a hitter, you see a pitcher working east-west. This is where you got to tell yourself to stay tall. You can't cover both sides of the plate. You got to pick one and trust it.
The windup and the 0-2 pitch. And a swing and a miss on the fastball, and there's the first out here in the ninth.
Hey, I'm not sure what he was sitting on right there. He might have been sitting on an off-speed pitch, but instead he gets the fastball way late. Had no chance to put that ball in play.
Into the box, Harper Ham. As he'll take a look at a high strike that time. It's 0-1. Fastball misses inside. It's even at 1.
1-0.
And this one's up around the eyes. 2-1. Ripped down the first base line. And he'll take it to the bag himself for the out. Up next for Chicago, Sammy Domaromo will swing it from the left side right here.
Well, this isn't his more accomplished side. As a general rule, he's a much better hitter from the right side, but they're looking for him to come through here, swinging the bat left-handed.
1 ball, no strikes to count. Fastball taken, but that gets the zone for a strike.
Hey, it looks like this guy's going to work in the upper part of the strike zone. It'll be interesting to see if this lineup can adjust to the way he pitches.
And they'll run this one in on him, and he can't connect, so he finds himself down 1-2 now.
Boy, that's a jam shot right there. That's as good as it gets, in my opinion. Woo, up and in.
Hit on the ground down the first baseline. But this is a foul ball as the count holds steady at 1-2. A ball and 2 strikes. And he strikes him out on a good pitch. So 1 run can win it as we head to the bottom of the inning. Down in order go the White Sox. And this game is still tied at 2-2. Tony Cingrani enters to do the pitching, and best case scenario for him is to push this one into extra innings. Next will be the cleanup hitter, number 20. No hits in 3 tries so far. He's struck out once. From the stretch. Swinging a ball yanked down the right field line. And it's a base hit. So there you go. The potential winning run aboard to start off the home half of the ninth.
Leadoff base hit to start the bottom of the 9th inning right here. Everybody in the dugout on their feet, top stepping it. We're going to see if he works a bunt, hit and run. I don't know. Maybe he's swinging for the gap and he gets to be the hero himself.
And that'll bring up the left-handed hitting Andrew Benintendi. Trying to get that go-ahead run to scoring position now as he puts this one down. So definite problems on that last play, and they'll hit the first baseman for the error. And that'll bring up Alex Bregman. He's gone hitless to this point.
Not a great game up to this point, but none of that would matter if he could come through right here. A chance to be the hero.
Here's the first pitch. And this one's in the dirt. And the runners will stay put here on ball 1. Now action in the bullpen as their closer starts to get loose out there. sacrifice attempt here. To second for one. Relay throw, but it'll be too late as he's well safe at first. At the plate, Gustavo Taveras. He's looking to bring home the winning run from third. Here's the first pitch. And that misses for ball one.
Ooh, he's really in trouble, and it's just getting worse and worse and worse. This guy needs to find the strike zone in the worst way.
That evens it up 1-1. Possible winning run just 90 feet away here. One away. And there's ball two now.
Props to the hitter right there for laying off with a guy on third. You want to be aggressive, but you have to get a pitch you can drive.
Two and two.
Back out, 2-2.
And there's ball three on a breaking ball that misses away.
I don't think he can afford another base runner here, so whatever pitch he feels best about, whichever one he feels most comfortable with, that's the one I expect him to turn to.
Now the 3-2 pitch. Lifted down the line in left. And they do, in fact, let it land foul. Very smart.
Not surprised he's laid on a heater right there. Just saw an off-speed pitch. Wanted to stay back a little bit too long.
Now a fly ball towards foul territory. Might be smart to let this drop. And no one will track it down. Ready with another two-strike offering. And he misses with it, ball four. So that'll load the bases. And now he's really going to need to get a ground ball.
I think he was trying to be a little too fine there, and a walk is the result. Well, the good news is he has a force at every base. The bad news? A single probably drives in a couple of runs.
Digging in to try it again, Michael Volpe. He got on top of one and was a ground-out victim last time.
Yeah, Matty, expect this pitcher to try and get the same result. That's his last at-bat right here. The double play is in order. Anything on the ground, the way this defense is, they could certainly roll too.
Here's the first pitch. Now a fastball a bit too low here. It's ball one.
Boy, it's really fun for me watching this vet out there battling in this tough spot. We've seen him in jams like this many times before, so he has plenty of experience to be able to get out of these kind of jams. And he's thinking more about that than the task at hand, which is getting this hitter out.
Possible winning run just 90 feet away here. One away. Sliced hard but foul. Look out over there. Now the 2-1. Easy there, big fella. 2-2.
Well, he's hoping to be a hero and drive in the winning run, but that swing tells me he's a little too amped up. You don't chase a pitch that badly if you're playing within yourself.
Swing and a fly ball, but shallow. And that's not going to do it. Uribe has it, and I'd be surprised if they send the runner. Striding into the box, Brian Schulz. Not much in the way of productivity from him so far, but he's got a chance to come through here in a crucial spot.
Yeah, it's time now that he has to put the rest of those bats behind him, because none of that matters if he can clutch up when it really counts.
Here's the first pitch. Lays off 1-0.
Man, that's one of those. How could you not swing at that one? A good take there on that pitch.
Ready with the 1-0.
It often becomes harder to hit the zone when the pressure starts to heat up.
Now a fastball gets the upper part of the zone for strike two.
Definitely a big pitch coming up right here. He's going to be pumped if he can work his way out of this inning with the game still tied.
Big spot here. Possible winning run at third. 2 down. I tried to backdoor him there, but it's a full count now. 3-2.
The whole ball game comes down to one pitch. Execute a strike, give yourself a chance. Leave it outside the zone, you're going home.
The payoff pitch. And he'll strike out here yet again, as it's been a ball game to forget thus far. 4 strikeouts. So they can't get that winning run home, and that means free baseball here this afternoon. 10th inning coming up, and we are tied 2-2. Andrew Miller takes the mound as he'll be the first man to pitch here in extra innings. We are into extra innings, and with it comes Javi Baez to the plate. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Pulled high in the air out to left field. Benintendi in pursuit. He's there and records the first out. Coming to the plate now, Brian Goodwin. He flew out in his last at-bat. He's ready. Here's the first offering. And a good slider here to start the at-bat, but it's ruled a ball. 1-0. Now the Tigers have some action in the bullpen as a left-hander starts to get loose. Bases are empty, 1 man out. Ooh, he saws him off with that one. The throw will be in time at first, and Miller's got it rolling here. 2 away.
And that is what you're going to get when you've got a flamethrower coming out of the bullpen. And when you're late on a fastball and you make contact below the label, all of a sudden, you're holding some new firewood.
Into the box, Giancarlo Stanton. It was a flyout for him in his last trip.
Almost, Matty. Almost went deep his last AB. Certainly just missed it with this.
And just past his outstretched glove into left, the base hit.
He looked a little bit out in front right there, but he's able to pull that ground ball through the hole for a single.
To the plate now, Renato Nunez, as he'll go after the first pitch to him and comes up empty. It's strike 1. There are 2 gone and the possible go-ahead run at first. The 0-1. High in the air out to center field. Naquin is going to have room out there as he puts this away to retire the side. White Sox leave 1. Score remains deadlocked at 2-2. Edwin Valenzuela comes on to start the home 10th, and he's just hoping to get this one into the 11th inning. So back at the top of the Detroit lineup, digging in, William Stewart. He's 1 for 4 for the game.
It'll be interesting to see if they use that changeup in this at-bat. That last at-bat, that was a changeup he hit for a home run. I'm going to see if this time they don't go to more fastballs and curveballs.
The 0-1 on its way. Well, he's got him in the palm of his hand now. It's 0-2. Valenzuela. Playing here in his age 31 season. This is his first year at the big league level. Set to deliver on 0-2. Here it comes. Swing and a miss as he ran the fastball right by him for the first out.
Anytime a pitcher locates a fastball on the inside corner, it's going to be a tough pitch to hit. That one was spot on, and he had no answer for it.
Stepping in now, Aledmus Diaz. As he'll watch a slider that runs out of the strike zone away for ball one. He comes into this appearance in the midst of a 1-for-4 day. Now a fastball for a called strike. It's 1-1. Action in the White Sox bullpen now as they have a left-hander getting loose. Down low, 2 balls and a strike. Grounded to short. Fielded cleanly. And there's out number 2. Digging in, Tyler Naquin. He struck out swinging in his last trip to the plate. First pitch of the at-bat.
Hey, great job pounding his zone. Strike one. When you got a great hitter in the box, you got to get ahead. Count leverage is a must.
Into the wind, the 0-1. Comes back with a good changeup there, and it's quickly 0-2. 2 out, nobody on. Lifted the other way to left center. Giving chase is Goodwin, but he won't get there. It falls in. The throw into second. Not in time, and he's in there with a double.
Hey, that's a nice piece of hitting right there. 2 out base knock to put the winning run on base. Let's see if someone can catch a gap and end this thing.
So now to the plate, number 20. And he lays off there, 1-0. And he's got a chance to bring in the winning run. Question is whether they'll even pitch to him. Fastball misses away here. It's 2-0.
Now you can see he's working around this guy right here. Why not? First base is open. Walk wouldn't be the worst thing in this spot.
Possible winning runs at second with 2 down, however. Ball 3.
There's absolutely no need to challenge him in this situation right here. Do yourself a favor, be smart, nibble a little bit, maybe use his aggressiveness against himself.
.3-0. Here it is. 3-1. And that misses, ball 4. So it's first and second now with 2 out.
Just a nice piece of hitting right there, especially in extra innings. He didn't try to win the thing by himself or be a hero. He just patiently worked the at-bat until he earned the walk. We'll see if his teammates can pick him up now.
So a big spot here, and stepping in, Andrew Benintendi, as he'll look to get the ball into the outfield and bring home what would be the winning run from second base. Here's the first pitch.
I wonder if that call not going his way right there has anything to do with walking the last guy. We all know umpires don't give you much on the corners if you're not throwing strikes consistently.
Possible winning runs at second with 2 down, however. 2-0 to the Tigers left fielder.
Boy, this hole he's digging on the mound is all his doing. If you can't throw strikes, you're not going to be out there very long.
Ball 3.
I'm no pitching coach, but it doesn't look like he's finishing his pitches here. That misses high, ball 3.
Well, he was definitely looking fastball here, and he got one. But that was good discipline to lay off and get himself into a 3-0 count.
Ready with the 3-0. Ball 4, and that will move the winning run over to third base now, just 90 feet away.
It was obvious when the count ran to 2-0 that they were not going to give this guy anything to hit. Sometimes you have to pick your battles, and they're going to try their luck with the next hitter.
Now to the plate, Alex Bregman. A 2-out hit'd win it. Fastball or wild pitch would do the trick just as well. Here's the first pitch.
Ball 1, no play.
Perfect time for a mound visit right here. Just give him a breather, a chance to collect himself and get back to work.
Big spot here. Possible winning run at third. 2 down. And a bouncing ball, foul. One and one. Here it is. And he pops it up. Domeromo into shallow left. He's got it, and they get out of the jam unscathed. So the Tigers leave them loaded. Score remains 2-2. To the plate now is the designated hitter, Gino Rice. He comes set. Here's the 0-0 pitch.
Pretty good pitch right there. Fastball in off the plate. One of the things you want to do as a pitcher, try to stand those hitters up.
A ball and a strike.
1 ball, 1 strike.
One and two now as that one's fouled off. And now a pitch on the way. Liner towards second. And a base hit, so early trouble to lead off the inning.
Hey, guys, he was obviously trying to bury that slider down and in. Nice execution by the batter right there. Keeping his hands inside and fighting it off for a nice base hit.
At the plate, Henry Uribe.
Count 1-0.
As he'll take a look at ball 1. Go ahead run at first. Nobody out. The 1-0.
Inside, ball 2.
Go ahead runs aboard here at first with nobody out. Two and one.
Great job of doubling up with the fastball inside. A lot of times you'll see a pitcher go in there, but they won't go back in there a second time. This guy's not afraid to pitch inside.
Now the 2-1. On a good pitch there, had him stretching to get out there, and it's 2-2 now.
Hey, I can't have one of my best left-handed power bats fishing for balls off the plate.
And he struck out again. That's the third time he's gone down on strikes in this one.
You know what was really impressive to me about that strikeout? He fell behind 2-0 to start the at-bat. That's a pretty bad place to be, but then he kind of refocused himself and came right back with 3 quality pitches in a row to sit him down. That's not easy to do, but now his focus has to hone in on getting ahead on the next guy.
There's one away. The runner at first represents the potential go-ahead score. Double play is in order, however. Now a big fastball, and he's well behind it with the swing. Possible go-ahead runs on first, one away. Fouled away. Down the third baseline, but this is a foul ball as the count holds steady at 1-2. it's fouled away. Ready with another 2-strike offering. Possible go-ahead runs on first, 1 away. Look out. That one almost got away from him. 2-2 now.
Well, what do you do when guys keep fouling pitches off like this? I guess you could back them off the plate by throwing one inside.
And he fouls this one off. And the slider's in the dirt as he lays off it for a ball.
We could see the runner in motion here on a 3-2 count with 1 out. There's a pretty good chance he's going to get a pitch to swing at, and if not, it's ball 4 anyways.
Hit hard down the right field line, but that's a foul ball. Ready with another 2-strike offering. And here's a pitch inside, and that got him.
Man, that's going to drive the manager insane. He loses control of his release point, and now the go-ahead run moves 90 feet closer to scoring. He's going to have to make some good pitches now to get out of this.
Stepping in, Harper Ham. His day at the plate hasn't amounted to much, 0 for 4, but this is a great opportunity to make amends.
Well, when your team really needs you, like they need it right here, you have to be able to put your personal struggles out of your mind. Right now is all that matters.
Here's the first pitch.
Nope.
Love the fact that he's not scared to go right back inside with another fastball. I know he hit the last guy, but if he's going to have success, he's got to establish that pitch in.
First and second now, 1 man out. There's ball 2 as the slider dips below the zone. And now a called strike that time as the zone expands a bit here. It's 2-1 now. A swing, and he pops him up on the infield, and the infield fly rule will be in effect here. Steve Downs trots in from the bullpen here as he inherits a tough spot with 2 on and 2 away. Sammy Domaromo will be his first assignment here as he'll face him with runners at first and second and 2 away. Here's the first pitch. In the dirt here. Good job to corral this quickly as the runners hold on. A ball and a strike.
1 ball, 1 strike.
Hit out towards second. Scooped up. Throw on to first, and the White Sox come up with nothing as the inning is over. White Sox strand a couple, and this game is still tied at 2-2. Howie Kimbrough takes over now to start the home 11th, and he's looking to get this one to the visiting 12th. Bottom of the inning now, and standing in the outfielder, Gustavo Taveras. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Maybe trying to back him up a bit there with the fastball. 2-0. too much action on the changeup, and he's behind 3-0.
Well, this is the matchup they wanted, bringing in the reliever, but falling behind 2-0 doesn't exactly help the situation very much.
That one's in there. 3-1.
Yep, 3-1.
Just behind the fastball there. 2 strikes now. Fastball swung on and missed for the first out.
Wow, we've seen some really impressive pitching in this one. You could say these lineups have been anemic, but I always like to give credit to pitching and defense, and they've been fantastic all game long.
Into the box now, Michael Volpe, as he swings and misses at a first pitch fastball. 0-1. It was a flyout for him in his last trip. A windup and the 0-1.
Ball that guy.
1 out, nobody on. Smoked on the ground up the middle, and that finds its way into center for a 1-out base hit.
A nice piece of hitting right there to put the winning run on base. I know there's 1 out in the inning. They got 1 more to play with that they can potentially be productive with, but this guy's looking to end this right now and put something in a gap.
Into the box, Brian Scholes. As the first pitch to him is a changeup that can't find the zone. It's ball 1. He's got a chance to end this one and send these fans home happy if he can get a ball deep enough into the gap. Can't sit back long enough, and the count evens up at 1-1. Possible winning run on first, 1 man away. Oh, they have him looking awfully confused up there right now. It's 1-2.
Made him look silly with that one.
Now the 1-2 pitch. Not close with the off-speed pitch taken for a ball.
Interesting sequence of pitches right there. A real ugly swing on a ball away, and it looks like the batter has a much better idea of what he's looking for after that second pitch.
And he misses this one inside, and that'll run things full. 3-2.
Well, he really needs to make this guy swing the bat right here. He's not the type of hitter you want to dance around with.
Now the 3-2 pitch. And that misses ball 4. So now the potential winning run moves into scoring position where a single could end this thing.
Man, that's just painful for a pitcher right there. A 3-2 offering that was right on the corner, but he couldn't get him to chase, and he doesn't get the call. Can't beat yourself up about that one too much.
So digging in with a chance to win it here, William Stewart, as he'll look to get the ball into the outfield and bring home what would be the winning run from second base.
1-0.
Good changeup there to start him, but it drops a little low for ball 1. Possible game winners at second base here with 1 away. Now a flare out toward right center. And that's going to fall for a base hit. And they will claim game 2 as well as they walk off a winner.
Man, the postseason always seems to deliver big moments, and this was no exception. A walk-off in the final at-bat ends it, and there's bedlam at home plate. Wow!
plays are made in the postseason, and he was at least the hero in this one. He's our top player of the game.
Yeah, no time like the postseason to come through and lift your team to victory. He was certainly a big factor here, and it was pretty cool to see.
A one-run game this afternoon, 3-2 the final finish. The Tigers earn the win and move on to 2-0 in the division series. Steve Downs takes home the win. So that just about does it for Mark DeRosa, Dan Plesac, Heidi Wackney, and our entire crew. I'm Matt Vasgersian. You've been watching MLB The Show. For more, make your way over to theshownation.com.
Here now is our final 9 quarter this afternoon.